how do people do it? Like, I don't know. I do not know. Hello everyone. Today I'm doing another get ready with me, and this time I'm just gonna kind of mess around with my makeup and see what happens. So first I'm gonna take, I like to take a, well, I used to use the this cleansing water from Garnier Skin Active, not the pink one, but the blue one. I had that as a sample and I didn't really like it. But I've been trying these new Members Mark makeup removers cleansing towelettes, and I just like to put them on my face because they smell so good, and just to kind of get any remnants of what's on my face. I've already kind of went over it, so I mean, I did last night and then I took a shower, so yeah. We'll see how long my camera lasts because I don't remember the last time I charged it. So yeah. So I might have to just cut it at one point, see if it dies. But we'll see. But yeah, I only had like a little bit. I feel like I keep finding new things, but anyway. Oh, okay. Kind of burned my eyes. Whew. I have sensitive skin and sensitive eyes, so I feel like all blue eyes have sensitive eyes, but I don't know. That could just be a random thing. I don't know. But I will show you some of my new favorites. Like this elf sponge I got. It is like so, it's just so fun to play with. But it expands so much and it's so big and I love it. And then also the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. The reason I love this, for one, it's closest to my skin. Like, it's closest to my skin, but it covers some of my freckles, which so like to me it works perfectly because I don't want to cover all my freckles. I just want to cover some of the redness and then maybe a little bit of the acne if it can. But it smells so good. Like, that really got me. Like, because when you're doing your makeup, you know, you don't want to smell anything weird. But this smells so good. So I was like, okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. No. Anyway. So I'm going to start off by putting this. It's a sample, and I feel like I could get 2 uses out of it. So it's a Poreless Putty Primer Universal Sheer with hydrating squalane. The proof is in the putty. So this is by e.l.f. So it's just a primer, I believe, and it came with all the other stuff I got, so I decided I'd try it, and I think it's only $8 for like a full size of it. So I don't know. But I like it a lot better than the other primer that I got from e.l.f. Because the other one just feels like chafing cream. Like, I feel like I could use it as chafing cream. I don't know why. It just has that same texture as a chafing cream, which kind of like, ugh. Like, but when it dries, it's fine. But I'm gonna let that dry. And also, some of my favorites that I've been using are these LA Colored Drama Lash. Every time I say LA Colors, I'm like, because when I grew up, like, that's what I would buy, like, as a little kid. So I was like, that's just, to me, like, it reminds me of just kid makeup. Like, and if you use LA Colors, I'm sorry, that's just what it reminds me of growing up. Like, but these eyelashes, like, they're the Drama Lash, literally $1 at the dollar store. I was trying them just to, like, see, and, like, I actually ended up really, really liking them. Like, they're just, like, to me, like, they say Drama Lash, but to me it's more like a natural lash. So I'm gonna go buy a couple more. That's how much I like them. Like, they're lightweight. You don't even feel like they're there. I almost rubbed my eye yesterday, and I thought, because I forgot they were even on. Coffee break. Okay. Anyway. So I'm gonna start off with my eyeshadow. I don't even know where to start. So I think I want to do more of a dark thing today because it's like cold outside, and I don't know, like I feel like when it's colder outside I feel like it's darker and I like it. I could use this palette which is Armed and Gorgeous, and I could use like the green because I haven't really used the green a lot, but sorry if you see my nails are so jacked up. I need to get them redone. Or I could use the Ring the Alarm palette. But every time I use this one, I want to go for Alert and Boom. Like, I literally use those ones so often. Because they're like, that's my new look. Like, that's my new favorite look. Anyway, and then I like the Jaclyn Hill palettes. Like, the colors, like, to me, fit so well with my personality. I don't know if people do that, but, like, they just... and I think I'm going to use this palette. It looks bad because I let my nephew play with it. Shouldn't let a 3-year-old play with makeup, but especially the makeup that you like. But I was like, okay, like I'm like really want to be the best aunt ever. So I was like, okay, like he's been always like, every time I do my makeup, like he'll come into my room and he'd be like, oh, what's that? What's that? And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I'll let you play with it. Okay, fine. And so I think I'm going to use that palette today. Let's see. I think I'm going to use Rockstar, Mystic, and Berry Treasure. Which are all dark purples, and like one's like a black with like purple, like glitter. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Hush Hush too. So I'm going to do my eyelash, what the fuck? I'm going to do my eyeshadow first. And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put Hush Hush. Oh, let me put an eyeshadow primer on. I've been using the e.l.f. one, and it, like yesterday when I was trying to take off my makeup, it felt like it was still sticking on there, so... Oh, shit. Oh my god, it feels like a little worm on my eye. See, like, that's, like, this stuff goes a long way, so, like, you really don't need that much. I like to put a little bit on my eyebrows, too, like, if there's extra, just because, my eyebrow, like, I sweat a lot, so, like, I don't know if it's just, like, a big girl thing, or if it's, like, just, like, my DNA or whatever, but I sweat a lot, so I usually wear hats to work, just because I work in the back, and so I'm, like, sweating all the time, but actually I'm not mad about it. It feels good. It feels already dry. But I feel like I get one more use out of this poreless primer. Just BT dubs. Yesterday I did my eyebrows. Oh, they look so good. I hope I can recreate that because it looks so good. So good. So good. So good. So good. That's Zara Larsson song. That's how you say her name. I don't know. I'm gonna use this one instead. So I have one Morphe brush, and it's the M433. Just one, and that's the one I use. And I have lots of Wet n Wild, it's like dollar store stuff, because I'm just gonna put this all over my lid and like up here. It's kind of like a blush pink, kind of. Well, not really a blush pink. It's like a light pink, almost like a mauve. I'm gonna put that like all over my eye because it's a good transition color. But today I think I'm gonna go to Torrid and try on their new collection. I'm really hoping they have the new pieces from their collection because I really want to try some out, because Torrid's my favorite store. Yeah, they just do so well. I'm gonna go in with Rockstar. It's like this dark, it's like fuchsia purple. Okay. I don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting. So we'll see how it turns out. And it's cold outside today. Yes. Gosh, just dropped the brush. It's rarely cold here, and it's gonna be like in the low, like I think like 40s. I know some people actually are in the cold, but like, because I grew up when it was like -20, you know, like that's when I was like, oh, it's cold outside. But like if it's like 30 degrees outside, I was walking out there with shorts, like weird kid. But am I going to have glitter today? I don't know. We'll see. But here, since it's in Corpus Christi, Texas, it's really hot most of the year. And it's actually like in the winter it's usually not even that cold, but this past couple of years it's been like a good little chill. People bring out their like freaking huge coats out, and I'm like, this is like sweater weather or like jacket weather. It's not coat weather, but you do you, I'll do me. Kind of like where it's at right now, actually. And I think I'm gonna go in, and if I haven't already said, I have ADHD. If you haven't already noticed. So I'm kind of all over the place. But I'm gonna go in with that Berry Treasure, which is like a really dark color. And it's like literally like black. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm just gonna kind of do a faux liner. And I'm gonna go under my eyes with this too. I don't know if I just ruined my makeup look. I don't know. Because I just love that color so much and I just don't use it that often. I'm going to go in with my makeup wipe. Like I'm using it as makeup. I'm just going to get that excess and then also just kind of make a line there. Like I said, I'm just fooling around today. Ooh, that's burning my eyes. Like, oh, I don't know, just like really getting my eyes. So my eyes are gonna be a dark color today. Sorry if I've been down here. That's where my makeup mirror is. Sorry. I don't know, let's do the rest of the makeup and see how it looks. That means I can wear a dark lipstick too. I feel like it's when it's colder outside, that's when you could wear dark lipstick, like it's fall. You know what I mean. What was I doing? Eyebrows. That's what I was doing. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Taupe. And then if I can find that same brush I used yesterday, which is this one. I've been really liking this. It's just an eyeliner brush, but it's just like, it's not an angled one. I don't know, but yesterday I just had like freaking bomb ass eyebrows. Like, they look so good. But I don't know if I can recreate them because these are already looking different. So I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. I'm just going to do that because I get to a certain point with my eyebrows that I just stop, because if I keep messing with them, they're just going to look crazier. So I'm just going to stop myself today. they look all right. I mean, like I say in all my videos, my eyebrows are, I have 2 scars, one on each one, and so it's really hard to get them even, like, unless I'm taking hours on my eyebrows, and I'm usually more of like a 30-second to a minute girl. So yeah, they're gonna be good enough for me. Good enough for me. So I'm just kind of digging the makeup. Anyway, let's go to foundation. Use my new favorite one from e.l.f. And it's a, like, pump, what is it called? Applicator? Which is the first one I've ever had for pump. And I got my Wetted Beauty e.l.f. sponge. And I'm just gonna, oh, it smells so good. Why? Like, it just smells so good. And my skin's actually very light. It's just confusing because of the freckles that I have. So I'm gonna hurry and do my foundation. I'll be right back. So the only thing I find difficult with this beauty sponge is getting around my eyes. But then I don't want it to go too crazy because I don't want to mess up my makeup. How do people do it? Like, I don't know. I do not know. And then I might put this Born This Way Too Faced concealer, and I have the color Cream Puff. And then so I'm just gonna put it where I usually put around, like, highlighter kind of. Okay, so kind of got that done. Now I'm gonna powder my face, and I'm not gonna use this light medium from e.l.f. because it's not my color. Even holding it up to my face, it's way too warm, so I'm gonna have to gift that away. Gift that away. No one says that, but I do. But I'm gonna use my Sephora collection, which is just a little bit lighter. It's still a little bit warm, but that's good. I mean, it's fine. It gives a little bit warmth to my face, but not like too crazy. You know something I never say, but I love when other people say it? Comment down below. I want to know, do you guys like warm weather or do you like cold weather? I like cold weather. I grew up with cold weather. Now living in, like, I live pretty close to, like, the ocean. Maybe I'm taking it for granted, but, like, I don't know. Like, I much rather mountains. Like, are you more of a beach or a mountain person? I'm a mountain person. Like, oh, the mountains are so beautiful, like, especially in Utah. Oh my gosh. I've really been to Utah, and I've driven through Colorado, but and then lived in Idaho, and I miss it. I really miss it. It was, like, beautiful. Beautiful. And now I'm gonna bronze up my face a little bit, just to kind of give it a little bit of color. I'm going on a cruise, like, the beginning of next year, and I'm trying to decide, like, I probably don't need to wear makeup, but, like, I'll probably bring something for my eyebrows, just because my eyebrows are, like, non-existent, especially in the sun. And I'm thinking about getting my eyelashes done, just so that I don't have to really wear makeup. Every time I say I'm going to do a little bit, I do a little bit and then more. So, if you guys watch these videos pretty often, you'll know. That's just what happens, honestly. I'm going to blush a little bit. Never been on a cruise. Have you guys been on a cruise? By the way, I used the Hoola Benefit, the mini version of a bronzer, and then I used e.l.f. blush. Now I'm gonna use, I think I'll use the e.l.f. highlighter today. I like to give all my makeup a little bit of love every so often. So, let me grab my highlighter brush. depending on what time it is, I may go to Torrid. It gets me out of the house. Like, don't get me wrong, I love being at home. Like, I could be at home for multiple days and be fine with it. But I need to get out of the house or my mental health is not going to be at where it needs to be. So I'm debating on what lipstick to wear, because I could wear a dark lipstick. But I don't know. I could wear a light lipstick too. So I have this CoverGirl one. Then I feel like it's way too dark. I don't know. I'm gonna take it off. Alright everyone, that is the end of my video. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button.